What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Lady T. Today I want to talk about something that is so near and dear to my heart, and it is on the topic of why I don't, or why we don't, because I speak for many other women, why we don't talk about fertility issues. This may offend some and it may not offend some, but hopefully you have your big girl, big boy panties on and you can listen to the truth and you can listen to how we actually feel. Stay tuned. Let's get right into it. Fertility struggles is something that not a lot of people feel comfortable about. They don't feel comfortable talking about it. They don't feel comfortable explaining it. They don't feel comfortable telling you why. There's a lot of women that are going through unexplained infertility, PCOS, endometriosis. God, the list goes on. Maybe they're older. Maybe they're going into early menopause. Maybe one of their tubes are blocked. Maybe they had to get both of their tubes removed and they have to get an IU or IVF. Maybe they have to go through IUI. Maybe their husbands don't have any sperm to give them children. There are so many reasons. There are so many reasons. And this is not a topic that everybody feels comfortable talking about. It's just, they don't. It's just like me asking you every single day, how much money do you have in your bank account? Or, how many kids did you have outside of wedlock? This is just not something that people feel comfortable talking about. So I want to go through just a few reasons as to me, as well as the fertility infertility community, some reasons why we don't like to talk about this. Okay. First reason, people just will not understand. For people that can get pregnant easily at the blink of an eye, they will not understand a person who has gone through 5 to 6 years of trying to have a baby and cannot do it. No surgery, no pill can make it happen. I believe in God's timing wholeheartedly, but I'm just saying, in the process of the frustration, this is why. Because people won't understand. You can tell them and they'll be like, oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Or do you want my kids? That's not something that you say to somebody that's going through infertility. You just, what people look for, what I look for is you to say, wow, I'm praying for you and I believe God is going to do it. That's what I want to hear. I don't want sympathy. Don't say, oh, well, maybe if you adopt or, get a surrogate. No, that's not that. I don't want to hear that. I'm going to carry my own children. And and again, it's just people are really insensitive in that area. Another reason why people don't tend to share is because you're not picture perfect. So many times you have to build up your own reputation. You're successful in every other area, but having children. Prime example. Me and my husband have been married for 8 years. We've had our losses. And now we're moving forward. We're trying to build our family, all that type of stuff. For us, you would think oh man, I thought Tiff would have a baby by now. I thought Tiff would have at least 5 to 6 kids. That's so insensitive. It's none of your business. Are you going to come and help my egg and his sperm come together? We have unexplained infertility. It's not something that can just be fixed at the drop of a dime. I do believe for us, it's a little bit different. I do believe in God's timing. So that's what we're waiting on. We're not pushing anything because anytime we do, it always fails. Always. So for us, it's a God thing and I'm okay with that. However, it's just you're not picture perfect. You're not, you're successful in all these other areas. And then the other areas, you're just oh, she can't have a baby. Oh, wow. Maybe she should. And then people start to talk. That's why people don't like to share their struggles. People can just be very ignorant. The other thing is it'll piss you off. It'll piss you off because a lot of times when you talk about it, you just get frustrated and it just starts to build up all over again. You have to tell 6 or 7 people, this is why I don't have kids, or you see people that, do have kids and you're saying congratulations and all of that stuff. It really pisses you off. It really, really makes you upset just because you know that somebody else has something that you want, or somebody doesn't understand again, or it's just like, you want to talk about it, but you can't talk about it because they won't understand anyway if they've never been there. So they won't understand. The next one is, it's really, really, really personal. Okay? It's very personal to tell somebody that you're having fertility struggles. It is so personal. I mean, it's like, you have to go into depth. You can't just say we can't get pregnant. It's like anybody that's in the infertility community, we talk about penises, we talk about vaginas, we talk about eggs, we talk about bleeding, we talk about discharge, we talk about the doctors, we talk about everything under the sun, medication, shots. We take pictures of our discharge. There's so much that we do, and some people will not understand. It's personal, and not that we have to go in depth, but it's something that is kind of like, prime example, if you had an STD, would you feel comfortable telling somebody, I have an STD, I have herpes, or I have crab? Like, it's so personal, and that's extreme, but I'm just trying to express to you guys how personal it is. So that's another reason why people don't like to talk about their infertility struggles, is because it's very personal. The last thing I want to talk about is that there could be repercussions, that if you tell someone about your infertility struggles, either if it's work related or even if it's in like your circle of friends, you could have repercussions. Perfect example. I have heard many comments, not just from people that I used to talk to, but from, my husband's friends or friends that are connected to my husband's friends, that will say, oh, he can't get her pregnant. He can't. What in the world? That really shows where people's mindsets are. It really shows the people that are really down for you. Why can't you just support and just pray? People can be so insensitive when it comes to the job. When you tell them you're going through infertility struggles, and then you may have to even go, to get monitored certain days, your job can be a little bit leery. Now, you can take FMLA and all that type of stuff, but that's time that you're taking off. And some bosses are not as open. My boss, she's pretty cool. So like, she understands, and I can work around my schedule and all that type of stuff. However, everybody's not that fortunate. So, I mean, there's even times where some of my friends that went through IVF and IUIs, they legit like sneak into the bathroom to take their shots to be done. Like, there's so much stuff that's going on. People that are adopting, going through, surrogates to have their children, they go through so much. So that's the last thing I wanted to talk about. But I just wanted to let you guys know that infertility struggles is not a death sentence. Infertility struggles does not mean you'll never get pregnant. For some, that is the case. And I am sincerely praying that God heals you and, just helps you through it. But for those that are still trying in your TCC journey, do not stop. Keep going. Keep pressing forward. Like, keep doing it, because it's only going to help you. It's only going to build you stronger. And once you do get your rainbow baby, or just your first baby, second, third, fourth, wherever you are, just know that it'll be worth it, and you'll be able to help somebody else out. You'll be able to make videos down the line and say, yep, I was there. I understand what you're going through, and I'm going to be able to help you through whatever the case is. So just be encouraged. Don't ever feel like you're in it alone, because you're not. Definitely not. I know that I'm not in it alone. Right, preacher? Come here. You want to say hi to the peoples? He don't want to say hi, but you're not in it alone. Be encouraged. We don't always feel comfortable talking about infertility struggles. Some of us can get pregnant. It's just taking longer. Please understand that. And don't try to fix our problems for us. Don't try to do that, or don't stop assuming stuff. Y'all get on my nerves with that. Stop assuming stuff. Okay. Thank you for joining my channel. Thank you for joining my channel. And I am so excited to give you guys some more tips and tricks and just the real on this infertility struggle. And again, I'm going to bring you along with my journey. And stay tuned. Like this video, subscribe, turn on those notification bells. And I'll see you guys later.